Hello there. So let's make this kind of flowers from chunky yarn or from giant yarn or from big yarn, whatever. Yeah, here's the result what we intend to receive. And before starting with our tutorial, I want to ask you first one question, and please leave a comment of your thoughts. I intend to open an online shop where you can purchase some items like this one, like what I have crocheted before, and if you're interested, please let me know. And also, if I can ask you an offer, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and also like this video, then more people could see it. So let's start. And to begin with, I little postponed everything, and what we need kind of yarn. I will choose two different kind of yarn, and currently I prefer doing from blue and pink one. So it's look like kind of fabric, and inside it's polyfill, and this is our giant yarn. The size you need for just one small flowers, it would be maybe like this, let's say 30 centimeters would be enough. It's completely enough, but you can purchase more if you would like to do so. So the rest, what we need, small thread with the needle. Let's get started. Let's start with the thread. So, like normal thread, we will cut in maybe a half meter, it would be enough. Then we connect two ends of cutted thread and put this end inside our needle. As a result, on one side we have two ends, on another one we have a loop. Then we will begin with one kind of chunky yarn. So just put polyfill inside a little bit to start with, and to start we want to make it collect together. So just to prevent polyfill go out from the fabric, to do so we put needle inside, and because on one side of our end is loop, we put in needle in this loop and start in sewing. So we sew in from one side to another one to make it collected together like this, and then for ankle as well. And as a result, we'll receive all ends collected and the thread is hidden. After that, we identify where our sewing row on our chunky yarn is, and then we will put it would be our let's say dark side, like here and here, and on the front side it would be nice without this so visible. So we put it to make a petal, like two ends together. It could be like this, whatever you prefer. And then we just put our needle through both of them, and I make one stitch, then put needle back another stitch, and then put needle back as well, the third stitch. So let's say one petal is connected, then we will do the same size, the size bigger, whatever you prefer, the second petal, and we do the same technique from one side to another side, then back. So 3 times it's more than enough to make this petal. Then we will make one more petal and put needle inside to one direction, then in another direction, and then go back. So 3 petals is done already. Then we will do the first one. And the fifth one. It took a couple seconds just to sew all of them together without even like rushing things. Yeah, it's done. At this point, we could cut our chunky yarn. To do so, I just cut as close as where I made my sew. So then I intend to make the same what we did with this end, to put all polyfill inside and then trying to collect all together. To do so, I put my needle through like this way and then collecting from each side to collapse all together. So as a result, now we have just joined both of them. To do so, we do the same as we did before. So one stitch one direction, another stitch in another direction. So my needle going that way. Oh, I lost my thread. Oh, and here is where the longest time comes, when you need to put your thread inside the needle. Yeah, I done it so quickly, surprisingly. So, and here it's almost done. And now we need to put our center. For the center, I will use a different kind of chunky yarn. The size I intend to cut it would be like this. It may be 7 centimeters. Then I will put all polyfill inside from both sides of it, and then making something like this. Oh, sorry. Actually, something like this, and put it inside without sewing yet. So I put my needle on the different side of the flower to allow sewing me from the back. And here in the back I can sew all of this, make it a little bit accurately, also by doing the like collapse moving we did with our pink cottage yarn. After collecting all ends together in one point, so we receive something like this. So from this side it's look a little odd, but from this it's more like a center. So key point here, this center doesn't attach yet to the petals. And now the next step is what we intend to do. We intend to attach our center to the petals. To do so, we put our needle inside and then attach to the pink one. And do this move for all our petals. So returning back to the center, but again, we will do it from the back side, not from the front side. Here's the next petal to attach. Actually, this point where we have our two ends is really crucial because it's look more separated from each other. That's why we intend to connect them even more. So at this stage we can do it via make couple sewing like this. 1, 2, 3. It's enough. Then return to the center and continue like attaching our center to the rest of our petals. So this is done. This one, returning back to the center. This one, returning back, and the last one. One, and returning back to the center. So at this point we could cut our yarn. Before cutting our yarn, we intend to make a couple knots, just making sure that it wouldn't be like I'm sewing back after we cut it. So just couple knots would be enough. I always made a 3, but it's my preference. Just leave it as it is. Then just to don't cut yarn right here, I intend to put it inside and even inside my petal, somewhere like here, and a little pull, and then cut. And afterwards it would be invisible inside our flower. So it's our back side, and here's our front side. We actually can even adjust after make all sewing or before making sewing the form. We could make something like this, and here we are, our result. So it took couple minutes to do, and we have a wonderful, cute result. So please enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel if you would like to see more videos like this.